June, tell me something, sir. What are you expecting out of this summit, if anything? And tell me something, what does Donald Trump need to take away for this to be classed as a win?
Well, I think this summit will be both different from and similar to the Singapore one. This will be their second meeting, so they cannot repeat what they agreed in Singapore. So there have to be some progress, which I think there will be. But we don't know how much progress they can make at this point. It will be similar to the Singapore summit in the sense that there will continue to be a lot of symbolism and showmanship, which we saw in Singapore. So I think in that sense, but we shouldn't underestimate the importance of symbolism as well. The process should keep going.
Yeah, no, Steve,
yes, you're asking me about the agenda. I'm sorry, we're on the street corner of Hanoi, right, and it's extremely noisy. The agenda today, while we're waiting the arrival of Kim Jong-un, he has left the border town of Dongdan after arriving by train through that 2-day journey through China. And he is in the car we're hearing on the way to Hanoi. That's why we're here in front of the Malia Hotel waiting for Kim Jong-un to arrive within the next couple of hours. And then the craziness really begins, if it isn't already begun. Let me ask a question, though, of our guest, Mr. Oh. You mentioned about this next summit has to kind of move the ball forward from the last one, which was rather watered down in that joint declaration. The problem is they're at pretty much of an impasse because Donald Trump says we're not going to offer any easing of the sanctions unless Kim Jong-un offers something more meaningful. Well, the North Koreans, that's their only bargaining chip, to have that threat of nuclear weapons. Would you agree they're at a bit of an impasse and they're a bit stymied to come up with anything really deliverable in this summit?
Well, on both sides, there should be something they can do, even short of complete denuclearization or the lifting of sanctions. So they can advance the process. For example, North Korea can dismantle their nuclear facilities in Yongbyon and other measures that can be taken as progress towards denuclearization. The United States can offer other things like the exchange of liaison offices, the declaration to end the Korean War formally. And even I think they can consider allowing some inter-Korean exchanges that would not undermine the sanctions too seriously.